Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. Okay. So let's start with the chapter number 14, the magic drink. We know water is very important for us, all of us, and water is an important natural renewable source. Like air and soil, water is also essential for life on earth, and it is important for the plants, human beings, animals, and even microbes need water to live. So what are the sources of water? Most of the water present on the earth is found in oceans and seas, but the water present in the ocean and sea, it is saline water and it is not suitable for drinking. Only 3% of the water on the earth is fit for drinking purpose. It is called as fresh water and is found in rivers, lakes, ponds and glacier. It is also called as surface water. Fresh water is also found deep inside the earth in the spaces between the soil and the rocks, and it is known as groundwater. The top level of groundwater is called water table. Now, how this water is stored? In the cities, water reaches our homes through pipeline. Water from a river or underground water is purified. First of all, it is purified and made fit for drinking purpose, and then it is stored in the large tank. Electric pumps are also used at pump station to transfer the water from these tank to our homes through pipelines. However, there are still many villages and urban slums of India where women have to walk very far to fetch water from the villages well or the local hand pump. They stand for many hours in long queues and wait for their turn to fill buckets and pots with water for their daily use. How water is extracted? How groundwater is extracted? No, rainwater not only fills ponds and lakes but is absorbed into the ground to form an underground reserve of water. So human beings use this water by digging wells and by using hand pumps. People use groundwater for irrigation, for drinking purpose, for their domestic need also. Many homes and villages have their own wells. Some villages have a common well for all the people. Water is drawn from the well using a pulley system. It is a small wheel over which a rope is pulled and to help lift heavy weight. Next, ancient sources of water. Many years ago, kings and queens built stepwell or bowlies to ensure that water was available in the kingdom throughout the year, even during the period of drought. Stepwell date back to ancient India to the time of Indus Valley civilization. These are the storage tanks built deep into the ground for storing rainwater. Bowlies or stepwell had a steps that went all the way down so that people could collect the water. Agra Sen ki Bauli in New Delhi, it is a famous step well. Baulis provide shelter from the hot summer sun and they were also used for the community to get together. Next is water for irrigation. There are some traditional methods which where water, like in India, agriculture is a primary occupation. So different crops are grown in different regions. But traditionally, farmers in India relied heavily on rainwater. They also use water from wells to manually irrigate their field. So there are some methods like wells, tube wells, canals and tanks. There are some traditional sources of water used for irrigation. First, canal. Canal are the channels made for irrigation from a large tank where rainwater is stored. In villages, canals leading from river and ponds carry water to the field. This method of irrigation it is widely in Chhattisgarh and Uttar Pradesh. Next, water wheel. It is a large wheel with buckets that is used for drawing water. It is driven by flowing water. As each bucket fills with water, it becomes heavy and pulls the wheel downward. This helped the wheel turn around, causing the water in the bucket to be emptied on the other side in the channel that is made to irrigate the field. Next is water scarcity. Even today, many men and women have to walk miles to fetch water. Can you imagine how many rounds they made to fetch water for an entire household? Water is one of the most important natural resource on the earth, but unfortunately it has become scarce. Why? Because our population is increasing and wastage of water is also there. Demand of water is increasing. Washing clothes, bathing animals, throwing garbage, factory waste in the rivers pollute the water source. Thus, we are facing a scarcity of clean drinking water. So, it is very important to conserve water. We can save water by taking bucket bath, closing the tap, fixing leaking pipes. We must conserve water because it is very important. Rainwater harvesting should be done to conserve and restore groundwater level. Using this method, rainwater can be stored and used. So, thank you. This was all about this chapter. Bye bye.